ladies and gentlemen, Australia's Tony David! Tony's opponent, a young man who came to the embassy the hardest way through the pre-qualifying rounds at the international playoffs. Give a great welcome, ladies and gentlemen, please meet Denmark's Brian Sorensen!
Well, the boomerang has come back, and here he is, the reigning Embassy World Champion from Australia, from Townsville in Queensland. One of the nicest guys you could wish to meet, Tony David. A modern moment for this young man. From Sweden, it's Brian Sorensen, who in actual fact, he had to make a choice between darts and his girlfriend. I needn't to tell you no more, because here he is on the Embassy stage. Roy?
Yeah, he lives in Sweden, Tony, but he's a Dane. He's from Denmark. So we better put that one right before the phone calls start coming in. Yeah, Brian Sorensen.
First set, first leg.
A very useful player indeed, Tony.
Well, here we go. First leg, first set, the first start from the world champion.
$100.
Slow precision. It's the best of 5 sets, 5 legs to the set.
100.
Never worries about the opponent, doesn't Tony? He plays a game of his own when he's on the stage. So many permutations.
100.
Playing 501, and that's all he studies. There's
81.
well, we're looking there at young Georgie Noble. Was known as the puppy in the past.
$100.
But as Elvis would say, is now a hound dog.
$140.
So not showing any nerves at all, isn't Brian?
Yeah, steady darts from both players here, Tony. Tons all the way from Tony David, and a ton 40 for Brian.
41.
Well, the odd one had to come off somewhere. He's left himself 160.
$140.
It's double top.
160.
Needs another for double top. Look at the determination.
140. Brian 40.
Okay, double top. Double 10, these are the ones that matter. And he's done it as well.
To the first leg, Brian
Against the darts as well.
Second leg, Brian to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, what a start there for Brian, Tony. What a start against the darts, against the world champion on his first time on the Embassy stage.
81.
I think it's worth mentioning again that Roy is from Norway, lived there 32 years, and he's seen a lot of the other European
26.
players, much more than we do in England. There's a man from Scotland, Bob Taylor, Big Bob. He'll be doing battle later in the week.
100.
It's Tony, very upright, toe to the hockey, very fluent. Just that slight flick at the end with the wrist, that's it.
43.
As always, right the way through the 10 days of the championship.
60.
Full house. The thing is, Roy, everybody's prepared for Tony David this year. They wasn't prepared last year, was they?
That's very true indeed. I mean, Tony came over here. He came more or less from nowhere as far as the European dart scene is concerned. And he really made an impact. But now the other players, they know all about him.
Well, the thing is, Brian Sorensen is on a 3-dart outshot of 120.
45.
And
Brian, you
he's gonna
require 120.
At least 6 darts for it. Treble 20 double top. Options here. Still go for treble 20 or treble 16.
56.
He chose treble 16, which would have left the double at 64. And no outshot. Still no outshot.
Brian, you require 64.
Treble 16, double 8 for 2-0. Single 16. Double 16.
48.
Well, and there's Ted Anke. Tipped him for this week's title.
Brian, you require 16.
It's double 8. One to go.
Game shot for the second leg. Brian Sorensen.
First leg.
Third leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
So this first set, and it's headaches after we see this one. For Tony David, 2-0 down, reigning champion in the first set.
As I said, Tony, Brian's a very useful player indeed. He played in the World Trophy in Utrecht in the Netherlands earlier this year and gave Barney a fright. He just lost, got pipped on the post, 3-2. So he's up for this one.
Well, he's proving that. He's 2-0 up. That's Crystal there, the Sweden team manager.
38.
And she is also manager of Brian Sorensen. right down the hockey. Maybe trying just that little bit too much instead of the fluency that should be coming out.
111.
It's 152 for David. Look at them two there. Oh,
120. Tony, you require 152.
two treble 20s, double 16. Needs another. Oh, still treble 20. No, he's stayed on double 12.
116. Brian, you require 124.
This is a nice outshot. Treble 20. Well, 15. Can't finish on 109. Options here, 17. Yes.
92. Tony, you require 36.
To save the set, double 18.
No
He
score.
is in trouble in this first
Brian, you
set.
require 32.
Double 16. Just outside the double set. Right smile.
8. Tony, you require 36.
Yes,
Game
it's
start
there.
for the third leg. Tony David.
The set is saved.
Fourth leg, Brian to throw first. Game on.
Well, Brian might rue the day he missed that double, Tony.
100.
It's a big occasion though, Roy. You know, I mean, it's his first time up there. It's the first time in front of cameras. I mean, a crowd. It is the world stage. And
60.
it's awesome for anyone, even of Brian's age.
But I say, knowing Brian quite well, I can assure you, Tony, he's a very cool customer and he won't be overawed by this.
123.
And that's Natalie. She's the Australian #1 dart player and also the girlfriend of Tony David. His family's here with him. I wonder if that's put any pressure upon his
140.
shoulders. But now's his chance to take charge of this third leg. Speed it up a little. Have you noticed?
Yeah, he has done. A little more relaxed now, Tony.
190.
The darts that won him the title last year now being produced. There's still a lot to do here.
121.
Sorensen on 109 makes a big difference. Treble 20, leaves 61. Treble 17, he's got to hit it to go for the bull. Will he go back to treble 20?
57.
And just hope that Sorensen
109.
doesn't finish this with 3 darts. He's got options. 49, 1709. He'll go 17. He's got 1 dart for double 16 and the set. It's there as well.
To the first set. Brian Sorensen.
First set goes to the underdog, Sorensen.
Second set, first leg. Brian to throw first. Game on.
Ice cold, Tony. Ice cold.
Well, they are in Sweden. And as I say, Roy, we've got a situation where he's a Dane, but he travels to Denmark every day,
60.
20 miles over the bridge.
That's it. He does indeed. He works for the European firm Canal Digital. Now, the stats interesting here, Tony. Tony David, he's hit the 180 and he's got an 85.68 checkout. Sorry, dot average. Brian Sorensen a little bit afterwards at 86.19.
But the main point, the first set
45.
of 5. goes to Sorensen. But I did notice in the last leg of the last set, just started speeding up, more relaxed. I mean, it's difficult
81.
to come to defend. You know, everybody's after you.
Yeah, there's a lot of reigning embassy champs that gone out in the first round. The year afterwards, Tony.
41.
Steve Beaton was one.
Eric Bristow was another.
Yes, we'll keep reeling them on.
Raymond Barneveld was one. That's the three that come immediately to mind.
100.
So 135 points behind in this first leg of the second set. Sorensen.
60. Tony, you require 160.
Could go out in style, 2 treble 20s double top. To lead double 10. Once again, applies pressure.
20.
Double 10. Double 5.
Aim sharp in the first leg. Tony David. Second leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
Well, the second set is going as did the first. The player throwing second, which was Tony David, is taking this leg.
Tony has only
83.
been in 2 previous embassies, Tony. He went out in the first round in his first attempt, losing 3-0 to Andy Fordham. Was a very good game of darts, and in fact he averaged over 90, and he only lost his own serve
100.
once, and that was enough. All the rest of the legs went with a throw, and Andy Fordham, who started the game, went out a 2-1 winner. A 3-0 winner.
Yeah, it was a cracker. But it's like I say, there was the experience that
100.
year of being here. Yes, and Handy, one of the favourites this year, once again.
81.
Just got to get past the semi-final stages. It's a lovely shot.
100.
Like the Star of David. Going short, needs to move across. Awkward that first start. Would have been better going for 19s.
41.
Been sensible with his prize money from last year. Invested in having a house built in Queensland.
139. Tony, you require 160.
Seen that on 3 occasions so far. That's a good start. Another treble. Just glanced off the first start.
140.
And left double 10 once again.
Brian, you require 140.
2 treble 20s. 1. Yes. Double 10. Oh, lucky.
20. Tony, you require 20.
Just drop the dart, retrieves it. Off we go. Double 10. Yes, it's there.
In the second leg, Tony David.
2-0 up, second set.
Third leg, Brian to throw first. Game on.
So in the first set, it was Sorensen leading 2-0. Now is 2-0 behind in the second set.
But still a very impressive start from the young Dane, Tony. 25 years old. That's all he is, and as Tony told you earlier, he went the hard way to get here. Qualified for this event at Bridlington, and it is said by many of the good dart players that is one of the hardest tournaments in the world to win.
Yes, well, he should have been used to Bridlington, a bit like Sweden.
100.
There's Jarkko Kamula. Another Finn. I still say looks like Bart Simpson.
180.
Yes, another one from Tony David.
$84.
Never ruffled. Wax and loss from 300 downwards for his finishes. $170 behind is Brian. Ton won't help here.
60. Tony, you require 104.
Treble 20 to leave 44. Treble 20. Yes, so double 12. This is for the set.
Game Charles in the second set. Tony David.
So 3-0 to Sorensen first set. 3-0 second set, David. One apiece.
Third set, first leg. Tony to throw first. Game on.
As we move into the first leg here, the third set. It seems to be taking charge now, does Tony David. Took the last set with 12 darts, and look at this start.
140.
Here, Tony's upped his average now, currently at 92.15. Brian slipping a little downwards, 83.73.
And it's experience which is coming through.
77.
Yes, he's found his range.
$81.
Brian's an experienced international
58.
player, Tony. Played in the last 3 Europe Cups, 1998, 2000, and again last year in Belgium. And also been in a couple of World Cups, 1999 and 2001.
95.
Was any of them televised? I know he was there.
I was at both of them, and the Belgians did have some local television at the Europe Cup in Mechelen, but otherwise, as far as I know, there was no television, unfortunately.
Certainly not audience.
45. $91. Tony, you require 140.
Piercing out, looking at treble 20. Can't finish now. Treble 20 will leave him double top.
100.
Treble 18 would be the shot. Oh, he's gone for the ball.
45. Tony, you require 40.
Double top. double 10.
Aim Shaw to the first leg, Tony David. Second leg, Bryant to throw first.
He's gone 4 legs on the trot.
Yeah, he's definitely
99.
in charge now, Tony.
Well,
The
just looking
checkout.
at the checkouts here, Roy.
Yeah, interesting
123.
reading, Tony. Tony David is upped his checkout percent to 45.45, which is just about every other dart. Brian's dropped down to 27.27 after a very good start. I don't think he'll be pleased with that at this moment.
No, he's hovering about now. When you look at that, 50% is normally very consistent darts.
46. $100.
Sandra, 31 today, I would presume? Or is that how many she hit at the Dog and Duck?
$82. $44.
Obviously, Barneveld fans here. Some big support now, and all. The Go Stomp is here. Van der Voets.
98.
$152 for Tony Davids, an outshot.
60. Tony, you require 152.
2 treble 20s would leave him double 16.
$100. Brian, you require 138.
Needed treble. Well, that's obviously in trouble. The second
90.
out. Didn't have a
Tony,
good
you
view of
require 52.
it. Single 20 or 12. It's now double top.
Aim Shaw to the second leg. Tony David.
Well, we saw his finishing averages
Third
escalating
leg,
even
Tony
more
to
now.
throw first. Game on.
It was 3-0 to Tony David in the last set,
83.
and looking very much like 3-0 in this, the third.
Yeah, he's taken the last 5 on the trot, Tony. Looking good from the moment.
100.
Mind you, he's had a hell of a year. Won the Embassy last year. Won the World Trophy last year. Went over back to Australia and took out the Australian Grand Masters. Then he came back here and took out the... he got to the final, I'm sorry, at the British Open.
174.
Yeah, we've got it's like a zoo out there at the moment. I don't know whether we saw a kangaroo or a wallaby out there.
140. $26.
Well, the door opening now for Sorensen after that score.
$55.
Well, he didn't take advantage there, Tony. He really have to do something if he wants to get back in this match. Stats, best of sets here. Tony David.
Yeah, but he's not forcing the issue, is he, Tony?
30.
Just 30 points there, so Sorensen still that good chance.
60.
Sorensen on a finish of 146. He's just waking it out. He's 168 left.
96. Brian, you require 146.
Treble 20, treble 18 would do.
60. Tony, you require 92.
May go for bull with this first start. We'll see, but treble 20, double 16 would do. Treble 12. No, he's gone for the 20s again.
55.
I think bull would have been a better option.
86.
That's double 16 now for Sorensen to save it, and he has
shot
done.
in the third leg. Brian Sorensen.
Well done, Brian.
Fourth leg, Brian to throw first. Game on.
Funny, when he had that 92, I always think if he'd have gone for the bull, he'd have left 42, 25, 67, 17, leaves the bull. But he's the world champion.
Well, you never know where they're going to go these days, Tony. There are so many options.
Yes, he's got his fans, and I'll tell you what, could quite easily be leveling this off.
First 180 for Brian Sorensen there, Tony, and it came just at the right time.
Well, he puts him in command.
$85.
136 left after 9 darts.
$43. Brian, you require 136.
Yes, another one of those for double 8. That's unlucky.
96.
And rest assured he'll be back and maybe have at least 6 darts for double top.
134. Brian, you require 40.
Double top. Double 10.
Yes. Shot in the fourth leg. Brian Sorensen.
All sweat.
Fifth leg. Tony to throw first. Game on.
So with the advantage, Embassy champion needs this to go ahead.
$91. $100.
Seems a new lease of life here for Sorensen.
Yeah, he's come back into the game very nicely, Tony. Very nicely indeed. This could be an exciting leg.
$100.
Just finding the throw, the grip.
100.
A much better chance with Tony David as the English rose on the flight. Thumb and finger grip.
140.
And a very good result, leaves him a finish of 170.
$60. Tony, you require 170.
2 treble 20s and ball. Bull, 170, great expectations. Oh, well, it wasn't in the ball, but it was a good effort. The main thing now is got to win the set.
97. Tony, you require 50.
Options here, 18 leaves double 16, 10 leaves double top, and he's hitting the double top for the set. It's there.
Shot in the third set. Tony David
Goes ahead in sets, 2-1.
First leg, Brian to throw first. Game on. $59.
And not the start that Brian would be looking for. On this, the first leg of the 4 sets, best of 5 sets.
Yeah, now Tony's still maintaining
60.
a very steady average, 89, 92. Brian coming a little closer with 85.64.
100.
But he's had a few things to think about as Tony David in this first defence.
$60.
Was you in Holland, Roy, when he won the Holland title?
No, I didn't get to that one, Tony, unfortunately, but I'm hoping very much to get there to what they now call the Dutch Embassy. I'm hoping to get there this year.
100.
Well, not a very good second dart below the wire.
60.
And that opens up the door for Tony David. And making it count.
140.
Lead 1-4-1. There's that first dart, and making enough to move. Loses the fluency.
60. Tony, you require 141.
Treble 20 to leave 81.
Brian, you require 164.
Can he do it? He's got 3 darts in his hand. He wants treble 20.
84. Tony, you require 100.
Treble 20, double top. Double top.
Game Charles in the first leg. Tony David. Second leg, Tony to throw first. Game on.
Well, the thing is, Tony David, taking that last leg, has broke the serve.
139.
Brian Sorensen here through first, so he's in trouble straight away.
Yeah, Tony's not missing a lot at the moment. Very, very solid darts he's throwing.
60.
It's a good opener for him, though. I mean, Brian's proven it that it's not plain sailing. He's given him a few problems.
Well, as I told you, Tony, earlier, you know, he's played with some very good players. He gave Barney a very good run for his money, and he's not afraid of anybody. He won't fold.
$125.
Well, there's Mrs. David, and just previously we saw her husband, and they've travelled all the way from Australia, been over this Christmas, here to support their boy.
98.
And he's made a lot of friends in Holland.
60. Tony, you require 130.
Well, that is the style, the flight of the dart.
$90.
Well, he's left 40. And no answer in this second leg of what could be the last set.
59.
Sorensen.
Tony, you require 40.
It's in doubles now, scoring consistently. It's double top.
Aim sharp in the second leg. Tony David.
So
Third
here
leg,
we go.
To throw first. Game on.
He has the advantage of throwing first in this leg. He has to take it to save the match. Brian Sorensen. Well, he can't do any better as far as scoring. But as we look at the checkouts and David percentage of Tony David over the 50% mark, now 60%, And that's the reason why he's only one set
81.
away, or one leg away from victory.
$57. $60.
I knew he was near the finishing line, slipping up a little, which is pleasing for Brian.
100.
To finish 164.
$140. Brian, you require 164.
Do it with 3. But he'll have at least 6.
$41.
Now then, 220. Good score here would put Sorensen under pressure, and here we go. 2 of them. They can go all the way.
180.
It's double top
Brian,
left.
you require 123.
Well, it's Bull to save it.
98. Tony, you require 40.
Okay, this is the one. Will it be one dart for victory?
Game, shot, and the man, Tony David.
There he is, Tony David, the reigning Embassy champion. His first defence, and it wasn't straightforward as Natalie cheers him off the stage. I'm sure we enjoyed that. No, Tony David did, but Brian Sorensen did his best.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the first day a young man picks up a set of darts, he's got one goal, he's got one ambition, and that's to tread this very stage. He's a young man, very young compared to some of us. He's achieved his ambition, and you've seen the reason why he's probably going to be back next year. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going out of the tournament, he's done himself proud. Brian Sorensen!
Yes, a little smile, cheers from the crowd. Oops, and nearly a trip. He'll be having a trip back, I'm sure, Brian.
As I said in the introduction, he came to Lakeside 12 months ago and conquered the world. And cast your memory back the matches last year where he was behind. He lost the first set, he lost the second set, and he still went on to win. He just likes being up here, that's all it is. He likes the coverage on the television. It lets his mum and dad who are actually here know where he is, because he never goes home. But ladies and gentlemen, what a credit, not to his country only, but to the sport of darts, Tony David!
Yes, there it is, and as I say, applause all round. The boomerang came back and did good, did the job. And as we go, the crowd here appreciating every dart, and a true world champion is still in there, and I say it's going to be difficult to move.
Brian 28.30, Tony 30.90. Now for you football fans, here are the football FA Cup latest. West Ham supporters, where are you? You're getting beat 1-0 at home to Notts Forest. Aston Villa 0, Blackburn 1. Bolton have put out 9 reserves today. They're beating Sunderland 1-0, they're winning. Blackpool 1, Crystal Palace 0. Here's a lovely score, being an Essex boy. Plymouth 0,